I still remember the exact second my heart cracked open, like a bone snapping in slow motion. That Thanksgiving photo hit my feed, and I couldn't breathe. Everyone was there, smiling, laughing, carving a turkey in the dining room I paid for. My parents, my sister Clara with her perfect little family, even the neighbor who mows his lawn at 7 a.m. on Sundays. Every seat filled, every face glowing, and right in the middle of it all, no me, no Ethan, no Sophia. We didn't even get a text. I stared at that picture until my eyes burned. Then I hit like, and I commented, "Gorgeous spread. By the way, that house you're all sitting in? It's mine. Mortgage, taxes, the works. Enjoy the meal. I'm putting it on the market December 1st. I posted it. Watch the little blue thumb turn solid. For minutes later, the entire post vanished. 20 minutes after that, my phone exploded. My name is Marcus. I am 41. I fix teeth for a living in a strip mall office that smells like mint and anxiety. Divorced 4 years now. 2 kids. Ethan's 12. All sharp angles and sharper questions. Sophie is 9, quiet, watches everything like she's taking mental notes for later. That night, we were eating pizza straight from the box on a folding table in our cramped rental. The kids were in pajamas. I was still in scrubs. And there we were, scrolling past a family holiday that didn't include us. Ethan leaned over my shoulder. "Hey, isn't that Grandma's kitchen?" My voice came out rough. "Yeah, buddy. That's my kitchen, actually." Sophia looked up from her drawing. She studied the screen for a long time. Then, in this tiny voice, "Why aren't we in the picture, Daddy?" I didn't have an answer that wouldn't break her. So I gave him the only one I had left. A week earlier, my mom had texted, "Keeping things small this year, sweetheart. Just us and Claire's crew. Last year was so chaotic. You understand. Small. Small turned out to be 15 people, a 20-pound turkey, and a caption. That read, "Thankful for a drama-free day with the people who matter most." The people who matter most. I sat there in the dark after the kids went to bed, phone glowing like a loaded gun. I kept replaying every time I'd bailed them out. It started the year I graduated dental school. Dad's plant shut down. They were drowning in medical bills. I sent the first check, $5,000. Mom cried, promised it was a loan. It wasn't. Then came the new roof. The transmission in Dad's truck. Clara's wedding that somehow ended up on my credit card. When their old house went into foreclosure, I bought the new one, bigger yard, better schools. Told myself it was an investment. Put in my name only because their credit was shot. Mortgage, $2,100 a month. What they paid me, $800 when they remembered. Some months, nothing. Just a text. "Things are tight, honey." Next month, okay. Clara moved in temporarily after her deadbeat boyfriend split. Temporary became 3 years. Her husband and stepkids came with her. Suddenly my investment property had 6 residents and 1 paycheck. Mine? I never said a word. Because they're family. Because I'm a successful one. Because good sons don't let their parents struggle. But the kids, God, the kids felt it long before I did. Birthdays, Clara's stepdaughters got custom bikes and viral TikTok gifts. Ethan and Sophia got whatever was left at Target the night before. Christmas last year, Sophia spent days coloring a portrait of all of us, Grandma, Grandpa, Aunt Clara, everyone holding hands under the tree she loved in my backyard. She wrapped it herself in tissue paper. My mom opened it, smiled thinly. "That's sweet, honey," and set it on the counter next to the mail. 10 minutes later, Clara's oldest handed her a $15 bath bomb. Mom squealed like she won the lottery. Sophia watched the whole thing. That night, she asked if Grandma liked her picture. I lied and said yes. So when that Thanksgiving post went up, they finally put in writing what I'd felt for years, something inside me just stopped bending. I didn't scream. I didn't drunk dial anyone. I opened my laptop, found my realtor's email, and typed, "List the Maple Street house December 1st. Full asking." "I'm done." She called back the next morning, confused. "Marcus, that's the one your family lives in." "Exactly." Then I canceled every automatic payment I'd set up for them. Phones, streaming, the just-in-case fund I kept topped off at $20,000. Moved it all into an account labeled Ethan and Sophia College. The fallout came fast. They showed up at my door the morning after Thanksgiving. Mom crying, Dad furious, Clara screaming about how I was destroying the family over a stupid Facebook post. I stepped onto the porch and closed the door behind me so the kids wouldn't hear. It's not about the post, I told them, voice flat. It's about what the post finally admitted out loud. You had a table full of people you call family. My kids weren't invited, and you bragged about it. Mom sobbed. We didn't mean it like that. Clara snapped. You're being dramatic. It was one holiday. Dad growled. That's our home, Marcus. You can't just sell it out from under us. I can, I said. And I am. My name's on the deed. My money kept the lights on. And yesterday, I realized I've been paying for a family that doesn't include my children. Clara laughed, bitter. So this is revenge? No, I said. This is consequences. They begged, offered to pay full rent, promised to make more effort with the kids. I almost wavered. Then I pictured Sophia asking why she wasn't in Grandma's picture. I shut the door. The formal eviction notice went out the next day. 60 days. No January rent charged. Clean break. The family group chat lit up, cousins calling me heartless, cruel, ungrateful. One aunt even posted a prayer chain for my parents, facing homelessness because of their own son. I didn't respond. The house sold in 9 days to a young family. First-time buyers, eyes shining, talking about painting the nursery and hosting their own Thanksgivings. I signed the papers in January and walked away with enough to pay off my own debts and seed the kids' futures. My parents found a 2-bedroom apartment across town. Smaller, older. They sent pictures of their first Christmas there. Tiny tree, 4 smiles. Caption, new beginnings. Still blessed. No mention of us. This year, we stayed home for Thanksgiving. Just the 3 of us. I cooked a turkey that actually fit in my oven. Ethan helped mash potatoes. Sophia set the table with paper napkins she folded into swans. We took our own photo. Messy hair, flour on our shirts, grinning like idiots around a table that was too small, but entirely ours. I posted it. Caption, thankful for the people who show up. Every time. No exceptions. I didn't tag anyone. I didn't need to. Sometimes love isn't loud gifts or big houses. Sometimes love is closing a door you've held open too long, so you can finally open the right one for the people who never made you beg to walk through it. So tell me, if it were you, if your own family looked you in the eye and said, you don't matter enough to save a seat, would you keep paying for their table? Or would you finally build your own? Drop your story in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting. Do subscribe for more stories.